Good morning, Immanuel. Oh, you can do better than that. Most of you are still asleep. Good morning. There we go. Oh, how are you doing this morning? Good, good. My name's Ty Studley, and these are the children of the world. Aren't they doing pretty well today? Well, my lovely wife, Joanna, our staff, and myself have the best job in the world. We get to travel all over America for 10 months with these outstanding boys and girls sharing about what God is doing right now through World Help. This morning, we are blessed with the privilege of bringing the mission field here to you. As you heard earlier, these children are from Uganda, Honduras, the Philippines, and Nepal. They come from very different cultures, they all speak different languages, and they each have a unique and special story. I know it can be difficult to fully realize or understand where children like these may have come from or what they may have experienced already in their young lives. Right now, you see them sitting up here on your stage, dressed nice in their costumes, singing and dancing their hearts out for the Lord. But what you don't see is that a lot of these children have already experienced more pain and hardship in their short lives than many of us here in this room will ever experience in our entire lives. Some of these children have already lost parents, some because of diseases that could have been prevented. Others, their parents had to make a hard decision and bring them to a children's home, an orphanage, because they could no longer provide for them on their own. In spite of these difficult circumstances, however, these children do all have something in common, and it's hope. They have hope in Jesus Christ. And they have hope in Jesus Christ because one day, someone just like yourself or your teacher or your family made the decision to change their lives forever through sponsorship. This morning, it's a blessing and a privilege to be here worshiping with you all in chapel. Our prayer, however, is that you would not just be entertained by their cute smiling faces and their awesome dance moves. Our prayer this morning is that your hearts would be opened, that you would be made aware of the needs of children, just like the ones you see up here all over the world.
For Ty and I, this is our first tour chatting with the Children's World Choir across the United States. We started probably when you started with school last year. We got on the road about the end of August, and we've been on the road ever since. And then the children will travel back home to their countries in June of this year. So it's been a busy and blissful and a joyful year, for sure. This morning, I'd love to introduce a few of them to you, though. So let's start with Ivy. Ivy, how old are you and what country are you from?
I'm 9 years old and I'm from the Philippines.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher.
Anybody else want to be a teacher? A few of you? Okay. And what's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is math.
Any math lovers? All right. What's your favorite thing to play?
My favorite thing to play is jump rope.
Jump rope. Okay, a few of you. And how about your favorite food to eat here in America?
My favorite food to eat here in America is orange chicken.
Found some lovers there. All right, and how about Krisha? Krisha, how old are you and what country are you from?
I'm 11 years old and I'm from the Philippines.
Today is her birthday, so can you say happy birthday? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher.
Another teacher. And what's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is math.
And how about your favorite food? What's your favorite thing to play?
My favorite thing to play is volleyball.
Volleyball lovers? And how about your favorite food to eat here in America?
My favorite food to eat here in America is pickles.
Pickles. And how about Saroj? Saroj, how old are you and what country are you from?
I'm 10 years old. I'm from Nepal.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be engineer.
Engineer. What's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school, math.
All math. And how about your favorite thing to play?
My favorite thing to play soccer.
Soccer. And how about your favorite food to eat here in America?
My favorite food here in America, pizza.
Pizza. Thank you, Saroj. In a short while, I have the opportunity to see more into Saroj's life, of what life was like for him prior to getting a sponsor to allow him to go to school. In a short while, we'll be watching a video. But Ty and I, last summer, had the chance to go to Uganda with World Help, the organization we work with, to be able to witness sponsorship in action. Be able to go to the homes and meet the families of Isaac, Phoebe, and Esther, as well as go to the schools and the children's homes orphanages that they now go to because of their sponsors. A highlight for Ty and I was when we were able to go meet with our own sponsored child, Rona. And Rona's a product which you're going to hear about this morning. She was a little baby girl who was previously malnourished. She was orphaned. She was found and rescued, and she is now thriving in the Christ-centered children's home where she now lives. For us, if we didn't step in, would this little girl be thriving where she's at? Well, we knew Jesus wanted us to do something, and sponsorship was something that we could do. So we look forward to journeying with her and watching Rona thrive from afar for many years to come. Teachers and parents, when you entered, you should have received one of these programs, which tells you a lot about what World Help is involved with. But also on the inside front cover, there's also a white sheet of paper with a picture and a biography of a child. And each of these children are children who are still in need of sponsors today. So we'd love to encourage you and your families and you and your classes to consider sponsoring a child. Whether it be this one that was given to you in your packet, or we have others that you can choose from in the lobby. But Ty and I will be back there to chat with you further on this process to get you started with that today, answer any other questions that you may have. But thank you so much for allowing us to come and to worship with you all this morning. It is seriously great to be here. You all are awesome. But without further delay, let's welcome back the people you really want to hear, the children of the world.
Even as the world began, the stars they sang, and all the angels shouted. धन्यवाद देछु
Uganda, Musir Zegbe,
Poor kids in Nepal would face hard time. Like they won't be able to go to school unless they finish their work at home. They might not even make up to high school. There is also water problem in Nepal. In the city areas, we have wells. But the water sources are mostly streams. It might be polluted with animals. If there is no good water project, people have to drink contaminated water. The children who are not sponsored, if the family cannot afford for him or her to have medical treatment, there won't be any help. After the earthquake happened in Nepal, people had fear. The people have left their homes and schools in their villages and moved to a temporary settlement. The children who are affected by the earthquake, they have no schools to go. They need good drinking water sources and then also education for the children. The children who are sponsored through our help, we provide good education and place to stay and all kinds of medical care. They have a very good place to know about God. They have a good future. They go back to their families and then they share with the other family members who are not Christians. In the areas where self-sponsorship programs have reached, we have water projects and we provide clean drinking water for them, and this helps children become healthier. Our country needs to be rebuilt. Child sponsorship helps the nation to be rebuilt again.
Lord God is God, the faithful God who keeps covenant and steadfast love with those who love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations.
Jerry needed a rescuer. He needed someone to rescue him. This baby was almost passing out. He was almost dead. He was like someone who is already thrown in the grave.
10,000 people living in a very small area where you cannot even move. Of course, they don't go to school, then they have no future. They have no future. Then that means that we will have vagabonds, we will have thieves, we'll have robbers if they don't go to school.
The single mothers are having troubles. Most of them, you find them on the street.
The young girls who give birth to these children, they have nothing. Their last resort is to turn into prostitutes.
The mother got pregnant of Jerry. One time she went looking for money. She never came back.
So because they have no skill, she has nothing to take care of the baby. So Jerry was just abandoned in the house.
Over 1 billion children in the world live in extreme poverty. And the truth is, without the help that they so desperately need, they lack opportunities. They're susceptible to diseases that oftentimes will lead to death. And in so many cases, they simply live a life of hopelessness. And that's why I'm so passionate about the work of World Help, because through our network of national partners all around the world, we're actually able to go into these impoverished communities. We can help identify the children in need, and we can literally rescue them.
So many kids are dying like that. You find them already died, passed out in the rooms. If anyone didn't come for Jerry, he would have totally died.
Rescuing someone, getting someone who has lost hope, someone who is going to die, someone who is lost completely, and then giving that person hope, showing that person the destiny. We believe that if these kids are found, we want to give them hope. We believe that Jerry has a destiny. When you look at him, he's a bright young man, bright boy. We believe he's a leader.
When the babies come in, we will provide food, good beds, care, reading the Bible to them.
At World Help, we believe true transformation is only possible through the love of God. It provides purpose in life as well as hope for eternity. That's why by bringing physical help to individuals, we're uniquely positioned to invest in their spiritual lives as well. We call it earning the right to be heard, a practical gospel, help for today and hope for tomorrow. We're committed to being the hands, feet, and heart of Jesus on the ground every day.
If these children get education, if they can get skill, it can help them sustain their lives and also their families.
We have seen time and time again how simple, even small investments can impact children. Lives are rescued, futures are rebuilt, and entire communities can be transformed.
Like Jerry, we believe he's going to be somebody, a lawyer, minister, doctor, a president, we pray they get skills and then they prosper, they excel. Maybe someday in the future, they will also help someone else.
We're not just providing the help these children so desperately need today, but we're giving them hope for tomorrow. And I believe that the solution starts with us. I mean, God certainly doesn't need our help, but He invites us to join Him. And as people of faith, we should be compelled to action. We must be part of the solution.
So you've met the children today, you've seen some of their stories, and one of the things that we're so thankful to have them here today, but we're also thankful to know what's going on in other parts of the world and the ways that we can partner with God. And I want to give thanks to those of you, the elementary students and the parents and families who have already been collecting coins for the past month or two to provide support for what you've seen for kids like Jerry. And I want to invite the rest of you who are here today to let you know that at the end of our time here, we're going to have some students holding baskets at the doors where you can also donate to provide help for kids like Jerry, for other kids who are in need. Jesus calls us to provide not only for spiritual needs, but for physical needs as well. And so that's one of the reasons that we're here today. And we know that's part of our call to help and to serve. And so I just want to let you know about that and invite you to do that. And one of the great things about World Help with this rescue project that you saw on the screen is 100% of your donations that you are providing goes to the rescue program and to the places like you saw in Uganda with the children's home there. And so we just want to thank you for what you have been doing, thank you what you are doing, and we want to say thank you again to the children who are here today. And they're going to come back up now and finish with a couple of more songs.
Setting my heart and mind on you, Jesus.
I'm reaching my hands to yours, believing there's so much more, knowing that all you have in store for me is good. It's good.
Today's the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Today's the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I won't worry about tomorrow and just see what you say. Today's the day. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm putting my fears aside. I'm leaving my doubts behind. I'm giving my hopes and dreams to you, Jesus. I'm reaching my hands to yours, believing there's so much more, knowing that all you have is done for me. It's good. It's good.
Today's the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Today's the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I won't worry about tomorrow and just see what you say. Today's the day. Oh, oh, oh.
I will stand upon your truth.
I will
Jesus.